nice day to get out and hunt a still side, ain't it? We'll go out here and down the back side of this mountain. And we'll check a place or two down there to see if we can find some water. Pretty hard to find a place back out of the way where nobody won't find you, you know. There's a whole lot of damn nosy people around anymore. Have to watch for damn snakes. This place is full of copperheads and rattlesnakes. I damn sure don't want to get bit by one of them today. That's all I'd need. I've stomped through these damn weeds many a time trying to find the water. All them damn stinging weeds, them things leech you up. This is a hell of a way to make a living, making this goddamn liquor. This will be the last damn run I ever make, though. I couldn't have made this run if I hadn't had a lot of help. The damn briar thicket, I don't know whether we can get through it or not. Let's just go back down and try to get off in there down here at this lower point and see if we can get in there. Damn. Boy, there's plenty of good clean water right there. There ain't nobody lives above this. I can't hardly get around anymore. That's the reason I've had to quit. If I get this run made, I'll be damn lucky. That water's pure as it can be. There ain't nothing in it but pure bear shit. That's damn cold enough. It'll cool that worm in a hurry. I think right here would be the damn real place to set it. Just dig out right in here and set it right in there. We'll go on now and maybe look somewhere else after a while, but when you see these water weeds like this are growing along the branch, that's a sign the water will make some real liquor. Or stinging weeds, either one. There's plenty of them damn things.
Hard work, isn't it?
Hell, ain't nothing no goddamn harder. Anybody to have a man caught for trying to make a drink of liquor ain't nothing but a dirty son of a bitch. I don't care who they are. It pulls pretty good, even old motor is burned up in it. My good A model will come up here in second gear. Pour some STP oil treatment in it. Maybe it'll stop burning so damn much oil. This thing's 72 years old. I guess it's got a right to burn some oil. Lost my oil cap and I had to make me one. I hear water running out there. I'll go out there and see what it looks like. And get these damn weeds down. Well, that's good cold water too. This would be a pretty good place right here, I guess. Get right over in there, run a hose in the creek up there and run it right over to it. Well, this is two places we've found. I don't know whether we'll put it here or not, but if I do, it'll be right over in that briar patch. That's good cold water. It's got big water weeds are growing beside it taller than they was that other place we checked. So if you can find these where you get your water at, it makes good liquor and turns out real good. It makes quite a bit of it. Of course, you just gonna make so much no matter what kind of water you got. You can't use the city water because it's got all them chemicals in it. It won't make liquor. It's best just to find a small spring or a branch or a small creek like this. You can make some damn good liquor then. So I'm going to go on back in and we'll study about which place to put this thing. But we'll check another place probably or two before we do this. Now, after we pulled that rough ice mountain and getting up here on top of the mountain where it's kind of level at, we got to look for some water at one more place before I decide where to put this thing. So we're going to drive on around here a little bit, and I know where some more water is. We're going to look at it, and if that's suitable, we'll have to determine which place to put it. You know, we looked at 2 yesterday. Now we're going to look at this one and see which of the 3 it would take. Well, now right here's a nice little stream of water. It's got water weeds growing along it too, see? Like them we pulled up yesterday. As long as you see water weeds and stinging weeds, it'll make liquor. I bet that's as cold as it can be. Let me go off there and check it and see. Yeah, that'll cool that worm for sure. Got branch lettuce growing on it too, see right here? That's what you call branch lettuce. That's good stuff. You can take and cut it up and put onions in it. Pour hot grease on it. That's some fine eating with cornbread. I'll set that back out. I don't believe in wasting nothing. But we're going up higher and get out of the clearing here so much we get up in the woods where nobody can't find us too easy. To set up a still, you need the pot, the cap, the thump keg, the worm, cooling tub. Well, you've got to have tools, of course, like an axe and a shovel and a hoe and stuff to dig out the hole with to put the pot. And then you've got to carry in the ingredients to make the liquor out of course. Corn, malt, and sugar. And then you have to cook it in. It has to work off. I have had some to work off in 3 days. I have had it 5, 7, 10 days. In the wintertime, it takes 30 days. But it's summertime now, and it should work off in 5 days. So we're going to go on up through here and pick us out a place to set the pot. Made a damn doorknob back, see? Didn't I? Well, we're fixing to build a furnace around this thing. Somehow or another. If you use this mountain dirt here, it'll fall out of the rocks when they get hot. But this red clay here, it come out of Tennessee. We went down and got it the other day, and I don't know where it's at around here, but there's plenty of it, about all they are in Tennessee. But I'm gonna have to take my time. My hips are hurting real bad. But we'll get her built here maybe after 12, if we don't, we'll finish it tomorrow. By God, that fit just like it's made for that hole. Now throw that right up on them, right between them upper two rocks. Right in there. Now come on down and throw me another one right below that. That's some real mud though, that's thick. That sets up, you can't knock this down. Yes, sir, moonshiner lives a hell of a life.
Did somebody teach you how to do this stuff?
Well, no, not really. I've had a lot of older people tell me things, but the only way you go learn any damn thing is do it yourself. I don't care what it is. Once that mud sets up, I tell you what, it'll be harder than a Methodist minister's pecker. Boy, there ain't nothing to making this damned old liquor, is there? All you gotta do is sit on your ass and make old liquor. That's all you have to do. Beats all I ever goddamn seen. Now get up on there. I gotta make that and hold that one down, see? The rocks on the side of the barrel, it makes more heat. It keeps this. If you didn't have rocks around that, the heat would just come out here and go away. Them rocks hold heat and makes it go back that way. And a little mud. I'm gonna cook a pot of beans right here on this. Or taters or whatever I can catch. I'll have to rake these leaves out from around this full fire to catch the damn wood to fire. They'd come in here to put the fire out and catch you. Right here. Now this is gonna be the last damn steel furnace I ever built. I mean I just done this on account of making this video so people could see how rough an old moonshiner's life was. This is the last damn run of liquor I'm gonna ever make. And I guess them revenue officers will be glad of that because they won't have to watch me no damn more. They've been watching me all my life. So I guess they can go after some of these dope dealers or something now and leave me alone because I won't be bothering them no more. That's what they should have been doing to start with instead of fooling somebody for a drink of liquor. Ain't nobody gonna work this damn hard no way, not nowadays, they don't have to.
Why do you think anybody would have ever turned you in for making liquor?
Well, they thought I was making a dollar if they didn't get. You know how the world is. They see you're making a dollar and they don't get half of it. Makes them greedy as hell, I reckon. I hope whoever turned me in, by God, may they rest in hell is all I can say about it. And they probably will. Because you see, there ain't a thing here that I didn't pay for. I didn't steal a damn piece of nothing, sure. Paid taxes on the copper, paid taxes on the sugar, on the jars. I didn't steal nothing, so I don't think I broke the law anywhere. Where I was raised at, old man Abe Silvers, he used to make liquor. He'd come walking down Hemp Hill Road where I was raised at. One time he fell right in front of the house over there in the road. Had a load of liquor on his back in tow sacks. He's drunk and he fell. He busted 2 or 3 jars of his liquor when he fell backwards. You could hear him cuss for 5 miles. I guess so, 'cause back then liquor, I mean, that was your life, you know. If you didn't have none, by God, you'd starve. But they said old Abe was one of the best in the world at it. Now give me some more, JB. Good deal. Just right in the right spot.
Did people who made liquor use it for money? I mean, instead of using actual cash?
Yeah, you can trade liquor. I've traded a many of a jar for things I need. I sold a fella some liquor one time. He said he's into the heavy equipment business. I ain't gonna tell who he is. But anyway, he said he went and bought this piece of heavy equipment. And the salesman that sold it to him knocked off $1,000 on that piece of equipment for 1 jar of liquor. I sold a fella a jar, the last jar I sold. I told him what the price was, and he gave me a $5 tip. According to what kind of product you got, what you get out of it. Boy, it's looking great, ain't it?
Would you say that moonshine is less common than it used to be?
Why, hell, you can't find it no more. I mean, decent liquor's gone. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna work this hard, what you've seen me work today, anymore.
What about the moonshine you can get for $5 for a quart or whatever, you know?
$5 a half gallon?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't want to drink none of it, 'cause I'd say it'd take hair off a wooden leg.
So that stuff isn't made the same way that you're making it here?
Oh no, they use sheet metal pots and put rubbing alcohol in it. I wouldn't do no such a thing as that. If I do, I'd just quit. Well, I never have. Of course, I ain't gonna make no more anyway, it don't matter. I'm just doing this to show people what it's all about, or I wouldn't be up here busting my ass doing this. Maybe somebody will appreciate someday what I'm doing, you know. 'Cause in the next 5 years, there won't be no more moonshine liquor. Be a thing of the past. And I'll be dead before then anyway, so it don't matter.
A lot of skill in it.
That's it, if you don't know how. And I'm the last one that's left besides JB. JB can keep carrying on the tradition, but it's all over with for me. When I get done with this, that's it. I guess so. Gonna have to have it, looks like. As bad as I dread it. Huh?
It's a dying heritage, too.
Well, I tell you what, my granddaddy helped build the first Baptist church was built on Hemp Hill. He made liquor all his life. He made liquor, and I've been told this to be the truth too. And he took the liquor and sold it, and then took the money and helped buy the materials it took to build the first Baptist church on Hemp Hill that was ever built. I guess no matter what kind of, how you get your money, I mean, if you put it in the right place, I guess the good Lord probably bless you for it anyway. Whether you got it selling taters or making liquor, don't matter, don't reckon. Don't to me anyway.
What do you cut that hole for?
I'm gonna put the stovepipe up there. The old timers, they didn't have such thing as stovepipe, but I'm lucky I have. Old timers, they used to just build a furnace and leave a little hole in the back and let the smoke go anywhere it wants to. The reason I've got this pipe on there is so that smoke won't come back in my eyes all day while I'm running this thing. That's one of my inventions. That's the prettiest rock I ever laid on a steel furnace. I mean, that's a beautiful rock. It's a shame to put that in a steel furnace. It should be in some big fine home somewhere. That's a real place to set my cook pot. Like that old song, I'll still write your name in the sand. I'll still write your name in the mud. And I love you, and you know who I'm talking about.
What you have to do to a new pot, eh? What you do to a new pot, eh?
That son of a bitch started smoking now. Has to get hot for it. Way down yonder. If we can't make good wiki, we'll quit. I couldn't beat my plug in there the way it was. It's too long. So you have to pour your backings in there till you get above this cut place, Neil. So when steam comes in there, it boils that backings in that keg. It's hard enough the way it is, and make life a little easier. I will. I'm gonna wash these beans, getting ready to put on the cook tomorrow. And I don't do no nasty cooking. This is some of the finest damn hog's ass they are in the country. I got it in Broadnax, Virginia. That'll make them beans. You can when you take a bite of them, your tongue will slap your brains out. It looks nastier than hell, but it's not. I've never owned a dishwasher in my life. I don't wash dishes anyway. But I've got a new invention here. That's my hillbilly dishwasher. Now, I mean, it'll do a fine job. Might take it all night, but it'll wash it. If it beats in there enough, it'll beat everything in there out. So by the time in the morning comes, that cooker and that fork will be perfectly clean. Well, I started smoking when I was 6 years old. Started drinking when I was 6 years old. Used to steal my daddy's Prince Albert tobacco and go out behind the barn, roll it up and smoke it. They say that smoking and drinking will kill you. I don't believe that. Because my granddad lived to be somewhere around 90 years old. And when he died, they said that damned old liquor and them cigarettes killed him. I don't believe it. So I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna see 90 anyway. It don't matter. Like Dude Kegel said one time. He said, when I die, he said, they say, well, old dude, he's a good old feller. Been here, he's gone now. Said they'll mention my name for a couple of days after they bury me. But he said, I'll be damned, said, when PoPCorn Sutton ever dies, said it will never be stopped talking about. Said it'll be a thing that'll last forever as long as time does. Old dude's a good friend of mine. Now I'm gonna tell you about my doctor. His name is Dr. James R. Milling. A damn good doctor. He saved my life one time. I'll not go into details about that, but he did. Used to go up to his house and party on the weekends, on Friday or Saturday night or whatever. And was up there one Friday or Saturday night, and he had the parties down in his basement. And there was a whole basement full of well-to-do, prominent people. I'll not say who they was, because I don't tell on nobody for nothing. But anyway, I walked in. He said, folks, can I have your attention? He said, I want to introduce somebody to you. And they all liked my liquor. He said, this is PoPCorn Sutton. He said, I want to tell you something about him. He said, he has the most brilliant criminal mind I've ever seen in my life. So the party went on. Because I had plenty of spirits to make it go on. I've got 4 things in this world I'd rather nobody didn't mess with in any way. Number 1 is my old lady. The finest woman that ever shipped between a pair of tennis shoes. Second thing is my A model Ford. 2 of them. The third is mess with my liquor business in any damn way. And the fourth is my damn cats. And I've got 5. 6. I forgot about baby cat. She's never been out of the house. She'll never be out of the house. She sleeps on my arm right there, or lays her head right there. I just love my cats. But, yeah, when I sit down at the table to eat, I put my plate on the table. She puts her back feet right there, puts her front feet on the table, and she eats out of my plate with me. Now, if you think I don't love that cat, there's something wrong.
Well, down Cott County, there used to be 2 old traders. They traded anything, cows, mules. They used to take old dry cows, just about dry, and they'd went and milk them 3 or 4 days and let their bags swell. Then they'd put a young calf on it and take it up towards Hot Springs up in North Carolina, up in the mountains, and sell it for a freshened cow. But they done it one too many times. They had one loaded up in the truck. They went up there. They got blocked in up there in one of them dead-end roads. All they come back with was a shirt on their back. They lost everything, truck, their money, and not a cow and all. They was lucky to make it out of there with their lives, because them mountain people, they get mad when you cheat them. And that same one guy had a blind mule one time. Kept it in the barn. They had a little creek running down by the barn. The old mule been there so long he knowed the way to the creek to get water. Well, this old guy come to look at the mule, and that old guy forgot they'd parked a hay wagon out there that day. They'd been hauling hay. He turned that old mule out and he'd run right in that damn wagon. The old guy looked at him, "That damn mule blind?" He said, "Hell no, he just don't give a fuck."
If it wasn't for liquor, a lot of people would have died. See, most people just drunk it to get drunker than hell off of it, but you can make some valuable medicine out of it. You can make cough syrup, which consists of honey, any kind of candy, lemon juice, a shake of black pepper, and liquor. That makes the best cough syrup ever was. And you can also buy a camphor. Comes in a little block. You put that in you take a pint of liquor and put a block of camphor in it and let it dissolve real good. And you can smell of it and rub it on the side of your head. If you've got a splitting headache, it'll slow it down or stop it once. My mom used to have every time that they'd come up there to play music at the house, them guys, they'd always bring a jar of liquor with them. Make music all night long, banjo, guitar, fiddles, all night long. She'd get her a little pint jar and she'd go around and ask them if they'd give her some of that liquor to make medicine out of it. And of course they would. So she'd put her a block of aspirin in it. And I started drinking that when I was 6 years old. And I'd get in the medicine cabinet, get me a big sup of that, and I was on cloud 9 for a couple hours. Because hell, I didn't drink it for the medicine effect of it, I drank it for the damn alcohol. But I got addicted to that stuff. I love it right today. I don't even keep it around me, because if I did, I'd drink it all the time. Well, there's the mash. It's been working now for 7 or 8 days. Today's a big day. We're going to crank this son of a bitch up. JB, taste it and see if it's bitter. If it's bitter, that's a sign it's going to make some good liquor and right smart of it. If it ain't bitter, it won't make a damn thing.
It's bitter. Pretty good, though. Don't look worth a shit, but it's pretty good. I'm talking about getting drunk on it, too. Whew. Yeah, that's good. It's ready to run.
Well, might as well pour it in the pot then. Stainless steel is even better than copper to make liquor on because it don't get that green corrosion stuff in it. Like you see on the outside of this. There's none of it on the inside of it because you got to keep the inside clean. The outside don't make no difference. But, and all's in this is yellow sweet corn, yellow corn malt, and sugar, and water. That's all in it. Like I said, this is the damn last run of liquor that me and JB will ever fool with. I wouldn't do it now, but yeah, just want to make this video so the younger folks can see what a hell of a life a moonshiner has. Because when I'm gone, the damn liquor's gone. And I'm just about gone. This is a brand new still. We just made it 2 or 3 weeks ago. Me and JB made it. I guess that'll be the last one of them I ever make too. Matter of fact, I know it is. It's hard work even making a still, let alone make the liquor. That's even worse. This is what I'd call a piss pot. It don't hold but 50 gallons. If you go make liquor, ain't use playing with it. The last one I ever helped run, held 20 barrels. 20 times what that can hold. I'm gonna light this thing. It'll be the last one I ever light. And once I get it lit, I've got to take off for a few minutes. And I'm gonna leave you with JB, and he's gonna show you how you make that paste that goes on there. And when it gets steam and heat up to it, like I said, it gets harder than a minister's pecker. That wood in there is locust wood. Now, you talk about something get it hot, that's dead locust. It don't put off a lot of smoke, see? When you're making liquor out in the woods like this, you want to keep the smoke down as much as you can. Some nosy son of a bitch will see it and call the law on you. That's the reason you need to burn dead locusts. Or a long time ago when chestnut trees was in this country before the blight killed them, people burnt dead chestnuts. It didn't give off no smoke much at all.
I'm fixing to make the paste to go around all the connections when we get it set up. I use half and half of wheat bran and half flour. Yeah, this is the best because it's easier to put on, and then it just gets hard. PoPCorn said a while ago. I don't think he's got anything on the market to do the job. He's made enough of this paste to make everybody a biscuit in Maggie Valley, I'd say. Just like mixing up dough. You know, growing up, kids would do about anything. We was at a friend's house one time. A bunch of us kids was running around playing. He had a bunch of hogs. And one of us come up with the idea, we'll get a ear of corn, get some wire and wrap it around the ear of corn and hook it to the electric fence he had around there. Shock them hogs. Well, we done it. Hell, every one of them come up there and they talking about squealing. Now they was squealing. We was having the time. And they finally quit messing with it. Well, We just gonna get rid of the evidence. We took that wire off and throwed it away. The old guy, he went to feed his hogs the next morning. They wouldn't eat the corn. He said, dang, I don't know what's the matter with these hogs. Well, one of them snitched on us all. And you talking about a whooping now. We got it. We didn't do no more of that. That corn, it's fixing to boil here in a little bit.
It's took some work to set this up. If it hadn't been for them Bradley boys, I mean, it took me and JB a whole month. It would. Bradley dug that hole right over there where the barrel's in. Hell, it didn't take him 15 minutes, and it took me all day. Yeah. And he cut us that big pile of campfire wood behind you there at the shack. He got more cut up here in the woods to haul down here.
And all that pile behind.
Yeah, and him and his brother cut all that and brought it up here. That's that Tennessee clay. It'll stay there. So you can't make a steel furnace out of this mountain dirt. It'll fall out there when it got hot. This won't fall out. See, once I pull that steel out of there, I saved a bucket of that red mud somewhere. I tear the furnace partly down to get it out. All right, I'm gonna take it my time and fix it back like it was. So it'll stay here. If somebody wants to come up here and bust this down, he'll be here 50 years from today. I'm trimming this worm up a little. I just sawed it off and it's got little frizzes of copper on it. And I don't want that shit to get in my liquor. Me and Lethe made something like this one time at the river. On that little old pot she had to tell 35 gallon. This and your holds 50. And we tempered it with water. Of course, you don't make much liquor when you temper it with water because it takes the proof down real fast. And if you use backings, you come out making more liquor. But we're going to make it like it did 100 years ago, like my granddaddy made it. Be tempered with water. What little liquor comes off of this, right people will pay you $100 a gallon for it. Sure would. Oh, she's ready to put the cap on. See the steam coming out of it? That's liquor I'm losing. Hell yeah, we don't lose no liquor.
Oh, put that back in there. You got to put it back in there.
As Bubba says, I'm gonna make some wiki today. Be the last damn run of wiki that I'm gonna ever fool
We
with.
ain't ready to cap yet. We got to put the backings.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you thought that. JB, go see if you can find them backings we got hid. Yes, sir, a moonshiner has a hard way of going. I'll probably spill some of it, but I don't care.
What are the back ends made from again?
The backings is the last thing that comes off when you make a run liquor. This is some, it's been hid since 1997 when I quit making liquor. They caught me in 98, so I quit. But this backing has been hid in the woods ever since then. I didn't spill another damn drop of that. This is going to be some of the finest liquor that's ever been made in the world. It's been so long since I made any on wood, I tell you what, I hope I don't mess up because that fire is hard to regulate. Get too hot, it'll boil that beer fire and it'll come plumb over in that cap down here. That's what you call puking. And it'll run your liquor because your liquor will come out of there looking like what they make on Cosby. It looks like that buttermilk. This stump post is cut out like that in the bottom. that V-shape cut out. So when that steam comes down, it can escape out in there and come up back up in this keg. And then it comes over and hits this worm. And when it gets in that barrel of cold water over there, it turns back into a liquid and comes out the bottom 180 proof. Now put it down there. Whoa, hold it, hold it. Now. That's good. I should have hammered that out a little right there, but should have done this and should have done that. Well, now, JB, you can start laying the paste to the cap and hand me a little over here and I'll start over here. That cap's already getting warm. Maybe liquorize thing. Oh, no longer than 45 minutes. You done a good job on that paste.
Yeah, I mixed a few rounds out.
You have to push this paste at every connection.
Can you use anything besides the paste, or?
No, you gotta make paste out of bran and flour, or you can grind up rye and make paste out of it, or you can make paste out of oatmeal. I ain't never made a perfect run in my life if something doesn't go wrong. I mean, something will go wrong every run you make. It may not be a major thing. I guarantee something will happen today, and I hope not nothing major like blow a cap or something, but that son of a bitch has done started boiling. Listen at it.
Yep.
You hear it?
Yep. Yeah, I hear it.
And once it starts running, you have to always keep on the lookout for leaks. Because it'll leak somewhere. I don't know where, but it will. I've dug ditches, I've worked on construction, I've done everything. And there ain't nothing no harder than what I'm doing, but it's just in my blood. I swore when I was a little old kid, if I ever got big enough, I'd make liquor and haul it. I've had my picture right on the front page 2 times for this. 1974, 1998. My smokestacks are sucking that smoke out pretty good, ain't it?
Oh yeah. Working perfect.
Reckon this will do the shaking like old Elvis.
I hope not.
The slower you run it, the better product your liquor comes out. About like a wooden match stem, the way the old timers run it. Oh, shit. God damn, I got an instant drunk.
I hear it thumping.
Is it? I can't half hear. Oh yeah, I had to do a thump gag waltz. Lisa used to dance by the thump gag, by the racket it makes, she keep time with it. Yeah, she called it the thump gag waltz. Yeah, she drank her about 2 of them Vine or sausage cans full right straight off that worm. She's tough. Then she'd start doing the thump gag waltz. She'd hit every lick that did. See, it starts off thumping real slow, she'd go. Then she keep getting faster. You ought to seen her, hit something else. But even when we get done, I was a lot stouter back then than I am now. She'd hang on the back of my overalls, because she'd be drunker than hell. And I'd have a load of liquor tied on my back with in tow sacks. And she'd hang on to my overalls, and I'd drag her up that damn laurel thicket. And when we got to the top, she'll say, well, now I don't need your pulling no more now. Then we'd go into the house, and then, by God, both of us would get drunk.
We got liquid coming out.
Oh hell, where's that damn funnel at? I'm gonna let you get that bottle half full. Get the new out of the worm. I'm washing that black stuff out of them fire coals I put in here. The first jug of liquor I run on these new fire coals, it's gonna be a little dingy colored, but that's nothing to be alarmed about. It'll clear up on the next one. Watch out, I got it now. See that liquor come out that stick, so it'll follow that stick. That's what I use that coon pecker for. I'd lay it, stick it in that worm coon pecker like that anyway. It's crooked and about that long, well, according to how big a coon it was. When I had the big granddad coon, it was that long. And I carried that thing in my pocket for years. It was wore slick as a piece of glass. I'd carried it so much. But somehow I lost it. The way you do that, and you got a wet place on your thumb keg of leaking, if you got a little piece of like paper towel, that paper absorbs the water up and the paste will dry and then it won't leak no more. I wonder how I learned all this anyway. Watch what it does when you throw it in the fire. See that blue fire come out there?
Good liquor.
The hell, how high?
High?
Nah, damn, I reckon high.
The heck far, I reckon.
Why, it's higher than I seen on them big rigs.
Yeah, I reckon. Smells good though, don't it? Enough to get 10 people drinking.
Uh-oh, bring me some paste, Debbie. Got a bad leak. You might have to get me a rag, JB. You're going to a strip. You know, as little as this thing is, if that cap was to come off, it'd scald you to death. Hang on. I need another string. Go in there under the bed and cut me off a piece of that gray string.
How about this?
That'll work.
That's saving it.
Believe it or not, I learned this trick right here off that Snuffy Smith shit in the newspaper.
Comic strip.
Yeah. You know there's people that pay $100 just to get to watch this go on. Do you know that? I don't care if it's leaking. I ain't gonna use it no damn more no way. Well, I'll tell you what, if there's any damn buzzards comes over here today, they better fly high. If they don't, they'll knock the top of them damn trees and they get a sniff of this. Yeah, they better fly high. Now this is the first that JB's ever helped me make on wood. This is his first time at this. But a long time ago when he helped me, he'd never seen a steel run. And when we quit, he was a damn good hand at it. He caught on to everything I done, everything I said.
I learned from the best.
Now that's coming there, not as big as a match stem right now. The fires are going down. But you're not supposed to run it on a small pot like that, no bigger than a match stem. Because if you run it faster, it makes your liquor meaner the faster you run it. Makes it fiery, it'll burn the hell out of you. But this right here is going to be second to none, because nobody will never do this again. This is the last time I'm going to ever do it. I mean, I'm not able to do it. Like I told Neil yesterday, if it hadn't been for Bill and his brother James, I couldn't have had this here. No way. Well, me and JB could have had it, but it took us a whole damn month, at least. It took us at least a month to get what's here.
How many jars of liquor do you think you've made in your life?
They hell far. I don't even guess they make numbers that damn long. A fellow asked me one time, said, you got any liquor? I said, I'll tell you what you do. I said, you bring your 18-wheeler and I'll bust the damn tires on it. And that's a little bit of liquor. But I ain't got no more now. I've quit. Too many goddamn nosy son of a bitches after me, telling on me, whatever.
Is it important to keep them numbered as they come out?
Yeah, because when you go to temper it, that tells you which jar is higher. See, as you go backwards, that means it's higher. Like if you not got number 10 jar here, number 9's higher than it was. Number 8's higher than 9 was, all the way back, see. I may run 14 on this one, because that's some awful damn good slop. Some of this liquor I've heard them name different names for it, like Painter Piss and Who Shot John, Block and Tackle. You drink about a pint of it and walk a block and tackle any damn thing you see. And White Mule, I've heard it called that. And Two Cats are Fighting. Oh, I've many names for it. Splow. Alley Jim. Can't think of more right now. I will like 5 maybe. I've got that CRS disease. I meet up with it. Can't remember shit. Yeah, I've made all kinds of liquor in my time. I've made the fighting kind, the loving kind, the crying kind. I even made some one time and sold it to this couple. They was happily married. The next damn week they was divorced.
What kind are you making today?
This I'm gonna make today, got 4 damn fights to a pint. That's pretty good. Number 5, I'd say we got 9 more jars to go. Oh, I ain't checked this one. They hell far.
They shit far. That's about the same as number 1, ain't it?
Just almost.
See them big beads, how fast they go away? That means it's high proof, 180.
Take you a drink of that.
That's some of the best.
You drink that half of that teacup right yonder full of that, you'd not get off this damn mountain, I guarantee.
No, you'd be laying somewhere.
You'd be piled up right over in them weeds. It's that powerful. I've never seen none made like this, only let's see now how many times. Me and Letty Hicks made some at the river. Then me and JB made some at the Museum of Appalachia. And this run here, it's only three runs I've ever seen made with wood, anyway. I mean, me and Letty made a lot of runs with wood, but this is my 3rd setup at it. And besides, we only tempered 1 run with water, me and Letty, because if you temper it with bacon, you end up with a lot more liquor. So that's what we done. We're going at it for the volume. See? Of course, it's still fine liquor. But it's even finer if you do it this way, temper it with water. But now a long time ago, back when me and JB made, before I quit, I got caught the last time in '98 and I just quit. So, but we'd run a gallon every 2.5 to 3 minutes. A whole damn gallon, not a jar, a whole gallon.
I know it. Spit them out.
And if you run your liquor hot, it makes it mean. If you ain't got enough water to keep that worm good and cool, when you run it hot, it makes it mean fire and hell. It'll burn your throat out to drink it. After we get this tempered, I'm going to take me about a half a damn teacup full of it and drink it if it knocks my ass plumb off them weeds. I had an old 46 model Willis Jeep, and it had pinholes eating the gas tank. It was under the driver's seat. And I'd pour a gallon of gas in it that morning when I left Cosby. And it'd take me all the way to the top of Snowbird Mountain, that 1 gallon would. All right? I always kept me another gallon in the back of it, so I could pour it in that evening when I headed off Snowbird to get back to Cosby again. So, I happened to look, damn, I'd forgot to set my gallon of gas in there. And I hadn't tempered the liquor, I just set it in the Jeep, and I had it numbered like that. The jugs, I had it in gallon glass jugs, and I had them numbered. Number 2 is your highest jug, and number 3. Number 1's got a little bit of condensation in it out of the worm, but 2 and 3 is kick-ass liquor, shots. I poured that number 2 jug in there. The old Jeep wouldn't start no way. It didn't have no compression in the motor. You always had to roll it off the start. You had to park it on a hill or you wasn't going to start it. I just had to pour that gallon of shots in there. I pushed it off. Damn, you couldn't see it from the blue smoke. But like I said before, I poured the shots in it. I met old man Nick Price coming up the mountain in that 4-wheel drive Ford truck. He's just a flying. He's PoPCorn the big logs down yonder at Ray Mastis's house. He said, you better turn around and go back side of Snowbird. I said, hell, I ain't got no gas. I run out of gas. Well, he said, let's see if we can cypher some ice truck. I had a hose laying in the back of the old Jeep. We couldn't get that hose to fit in that truck gas tank. It made it wouldn't go in it some way. So I told him, I said, that's when I poured the shots to it. I said, I'll make the damn thing run. I poured them shots out in there and fired it off. You couldn't see it from blue smoke. I backed it up in the woods, turned around, went across the backside of Snowbird by the tire and down the mountain, come out on Gracie Fort and went on to Cosby with my liquor and everything else. One time I had me up 4 barrels, and every time I went, the barrels would be down so much, and your liquor's on top. When it works off, your liquor all comes top. But every time I go run, all 4 barrels would be low, and I checked and checked for leaks. Not nary damn one of them leaked. And I happened to know somebody was stealing my beer. So I went to Cosby and got me 4 1-pound boxes of Epsom salts, and I poured 1 in each barrel. And I went back later on. Sure enough, they was down like they had been before. But this other feller seen these other 2 fellers that stole my beer. Said they had a jug in each hand, or 2 jugs or something. He said they'd go a little while and they'd take them a big drink. And they'd go a little while and take them a big drink. He said he just happened to be out squirrel hunting and seen what was going on. And he said in a few minutes, said they wouldn't get 10 feet till they'd have to drop their britches and shit. Them Epsom salts give them a shit sure enough. When I put it back again, see, them Epsom salts won't hurt it after you boil it in there, but if you drink it out in that beer, it'll get you. But I never did have no more beer stole. That was it. When they first opened that interstate in '68, I'd coming off Snowbird, I was about drunk. I had a load of liquor in the back of the old 46 Jeep, and I got down there right before you get to Waterville exit there, coming down Green Corner Road. There was, must have been 100 highway patrols and sheriffs and rescues and stretched out limos, and I didn't know what in the hell was going on. They was having a ribbon cutting ceremony for that Interstate 40 when they opened it in 1968. But they didn't pay me no attention about more than nothing. I just shut the motor off on that old Jeep because it didn't have no muffler. You could hear it for 5 miles. But I shut the motor off just like Coast Rat, threw them there, and they never even seen me. I got by and they didn't get me. Now them beans cooked in that cast iron pot, they don't look very appetizing at all, but that's some of the best eating that you'll ever eat in your life. Set them there, they'll stay warm. Oh, that's pretty. Damn. Damn, I believe that's where I have 5 fights to hunt instead of 4. God damn. Mmm. Well, the more than I took of that, it went to my head just flying. That's a powerful shit. Watch this. See, when that, I told you about that paste, when it gets hot, when that hot heat hits it, it gets harder to minister's dick. It's still clear, and that sign has still not lost its proof. That's clear, ain't it? Oh, that's number 10.
Down the road here from me, that old holler tree where you lay down $1 or 2. Then you go round the bend. When you come back again, there's a jug of that old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you feel my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Uncle Mort, he's sawed off and short, measured about 4'2". But he thinks he's a giant when he gets him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. Hush up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Now the preacher, he came by, his head was mighty high, said his wife was down with the flu. Thought that he just ought to get her a quart on that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it all a few. I'll hush up my mug if I fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew one more time.
You ain't coming down much, or are you? Let me stick my head down there a minute.
Don't get too far down in there, you can't get out.
See, when you temper it together like that, it smells better and gets better, don't it?
John Hardy was a desperate little man. He carried 2 guns every day. He shot down a man on that West Virginia line. You are seeing John Hardy get away, low, low. Well, you're seeing John Hardy get away.
There's something else on this. If your water won't bead, it won't make liquor. Get it on the north side where it won't make it.
Come in here,
Yeah, I start out now.
just like you.
Getting anywhere, Floyd?
Yeah, I'm real close to it.
Show this girl that. Look at there, Abigail. Watch.
Watch this liquor, bro.
Well, they call it farm water.
Be ready to go to market.
Straight to the Asheville Farmers Market.
Yeah. Just about it. Couldn't dab water jerked up there and poured in before I noticed it. Getting happy now. It'll be all right in the morning.
That water will do it, won't it? I've seen Leon Well kill a whole half
Gene Moorfield.
Yeah.
He used to be a professional wrestler in the circuit. And
23 years of it.
his name was Thundercloud.
Chief Thundercloud.
Chief Thundercloud.
that sucker.
And I have proof of the man that owns Cock County Wholesale. That him and Gene used to walk in them bars in Cock County and close them down.
That's a fact.
And by God, I've been told, I don't know what's the truth or not, but they said one night that Moorfield went in the bar over on Bobby.
That's the truth.
And you don't go to a bar in Bobby unless you've got balls as big as that bucket over there.
He got him.
They told me. Now I'm saying they told me. I wasn't there. But they told me that he walked in that bar and he went in there and he shut the bar down. All the patrons in the bar, get the hell out of here, they left. The man that runs the place, the bartender, said, I ain't going no damn where. Moorfield cut him with ice or bitches and threw him through a goddamn swinging door.
Put them out in the parking lot.
Put him out in the goddamn yard. I guess them old days is over down there now.
See what it was. I was about drunk and I went in there. And I went in to get me another beer and he wouldn't sell me one. He said I'd had enough. And I said, no. I said, I'll let you know when I've had enough. And so he made me mad, and that's when I cleared the whole place and locked the doors. And I sat in there drunk, all I wanted to drink. And then when I got ready to leave, I just throwed him a $100 bill down at the cash register and got up and walked out. That's how it went. Run everybody off.
See, he didn't take nothing for nothing. He paid for it.
What are you gonna do? I think. What are you gonna do when the creek goes down, babe? What are you gonna do when the creek goes down? Sit on the bank, cross the road, that's right, honey. Baby mine.
Now, by God.
Come down this road, feeling fine, Lord, Lord, and ain't gonna be treated this way. Oh, they feed me on cornbread and beans. They feed me cornbread and beans. They feed me on cornbread and beans, oh, Lord, and ain't gonna be treated this way.
Well, we're going to tear this son of a bitch down. It'll be the last time it'll ever be put up. The first time and the last, and all at the same time.
Hell yeah. It was a long, hard damn day yesterday.
It's a shame to turn this good slop out. Man could put a bag of sugar back in that and
Yeah, I know.
make 7 more gallons of real damn liquor.
That's just the last one.
This is it. We'll drain everything at one time. Sump keg, pot, cooling tub. It'll be going down the drain, ain't it?
Them miles off to be higher than that one.
I come out here. Easy enough, didn't it? It's that damn breeze. Don't hit the pot. Take it above the pot and lay it down. That'll be all right. Son of a bitch, harder to tear down than it was to put up. Whew, damn. Buddy, this has been a hard-ass job.
You ain't shitting.
I don't think I ever want to make any more liquor.
No, not me either. So it be. No, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I thought coming too.
Well, I hate to pour this good stuff out, but I don't need it no more. Look at that corn down the bottom of it, see it? Them damn wildlife will get drunk now, by God. Damn, that's heavy. them birds, buzzards or crows or whatever eats that there, that corn's full of alcohol. They'll fly into one of them damn trees and bust their damn head. Going out for its last time. Well, we finally got the damn thing on here. It'll be the last time this'll ever be fooled with.
Yeah. I reckon.
I got all the making liquor I wanted yesterday. I ain't gonna never make no more. 'Cause I ain't able to start with. About killed me.
You carrying your liquor with you?
Oh, I ain't got none of the liquor. I give all. They can't catch me with none of it, 'cause I give it to my spectators yesterday. I had several people up here watching this, and they took it home with them for a souvenir, more or less. So, I ain't got no liquor. I done give it away. Well, I believe I'm gonna head off the mountain if I can get this thing started. I know that.
Ah, look at this.
I know
Yeah.
that. Get that son of a bitch in the
Oh, he
curve.
got it.
Yeah, I got his up there,
I
did.
like that. I like that.